The majority of telescopes that are used today are curved mirrors that collect light from the night sky. A telescope's mirror or lens is shaped in such a way that it concentrates light as it passes through it. Seeing this light through a telescope is what gives us an idea of what is out there in the universe. In the field of astronomy, telescopes are among the most helpful tools that astronomers can use to see faraway objects because they're so powerful. As a matter of fact, most of the large telescopes, as well as most of the smaller ones, collect and focus light from the night sky by using curved mirrors. The first telescope was built using pieces of curved, clear glass, which were called lenses, to focus the light. Is there a reason why we are using mirrors in the present day? It is because mirrors are lighter than lenses, and it is easier for them to be made flawlessly smooth than lenses. In a telescope, the mirrors or lenses are known as optics. There are some telescopes that are incredibly powerful and can see very dim things or objects that are extremely far away. In order to do that, the optics, whether they are mirrors or lenses, need to be extremely large. It has been shown that the bigger the mirrors or lenses, the more light the telescope will be able to gather. In order to concentrate light, optics have to be shaped in a certain way. In a telescope, what we see is the light that is coming from that point of origin. The term reflecting telescope refers to a telescope that uses mirrors in order to focus images. It is possible for a mirror to be very thin, unlike a lens. In order for a mirror to be bigger, it does not necessarily have to be thicker. In order to concentrate light, it has to bounce off the mirror in order to do so. As a result, all the mirror needs is to be curved in the right way. Making a large, near-perfect mirror is much easier than making a large, near-perfect lens. Additionally, since mirrors are one-sided, they are easier to clean and polish than lenses because they are one-sided. One of the biggest benefits of using mirrors is that they are light in weight and easy to use. Compared to lenses, mirrors are a lot easier to launch into space, as they are much lighter than lenses. We have been able to capture views of galaxies and nebulas far away from our own solar system, thanks to space telescopes such as the Hubble Space Telescope and the Spitzer Space Telescope. James Webb, the largest and most powerful space telescope of all time, was launched on December 20, 2021. Making it the first telescope of its kind to be launched. Scientists will now be able to look at what our universe was like 200 million years after the Big Bang in order to describe what it was like then. How to use a telescope. For example, you want to look at the moon. It is important to set up the telescope, point it at the sky, and remove the lens cap before using it. As soon as the moon appears in view, place the weakest magnification eyepiece on the eyepiece mount and rotate the telescope until it is visible. Adjust the telescope position just a bit until the moon appears to be centered in the field of view. In the event that the moon does not appear perfectly centered on the crosshairs in the middle of the scope, you may need to adjust the screws surrounding the finder scope. As a result, the telescope has now been aligned. Feel free to explore the cosmos at your leisure using the star charts when necessary to guide you. Thanks for watching.